Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a favorites and flops video for you guys today. I haven't done one of these in probably since last September, so 10 plus months. So there's a few things to talk about because I haven't done one of these in a while. There's a lot of beauty products here to actually talk about, so that's fun. And then a few clothing items. Most of the beauty products that I'm going to be talking about are actually flops. Yes, there are some fails here to talk about. And who doesn't love talking about fails and things to avoid? Some of them were bad judgment calls for me, and some of them were just things that I did not enjoy. So I'm gonna get right into those, and I'm going to start actually today with the flop products for you guys. This is something that is in my Ipsy Rolling Project pan, so if you already watched those videos, you're gonna know about this. This is my Nudestix Blot and Blur Matte Stick. This is a primer. I don't love this, not a fan. I don't feel like it does a whole lot for priming. It's okay for filling pores in my T-zone, but I don't use it all over my face because the rest of my face doesn't really enjoy it. I would not repurchase this. It's just not for me. You guys can probably hear the thunder. We are about to have a storm. This was a horrible product. It's empty, so spoiler for my empties video. This is so not good for me. This did not play nice with my skin. This is the KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. I should have known as a balmy product and serumy product, it is used up. I have it in the shade Light 006. My skin is basically sensitive, oily combo, leaning more towards on the oily side, I would say, specifically in this area. And this was horrible. It never really mattified or dried down. It was super creamy all the time. As soon it applied nice, I will say that, but as soon as I touched my face, whether it be to itch my face or to blow my nose, it just moved the product all over the place. And it wore away specifically in this area where my glasses are and where I always constantly blow my nose. So this was terrible. I would not repurchase this. I am so glad it is used up, and just stay away from it. It sucks. This is a Benefit product, the Pore Freshenal Super Setter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Didn't love this. It was a $50 setting spray, and I do like Benefit products usually. The mister on this was super fine, which was okay, but I don't feel it did a whole lot for my makeup, so I won't be repurchasing this. Generally like tubing mascaras. This was a mascara that I had been wanting to try for quite some time. I got it in the Sephora Favorites kit last year. This is the Tower 28 tubing mascara in brown, which is the drift color. This was awful, awful, awful. I hated this. I feel it didn't do much for my lashes. The removal process wasn't great either, so I just did not enjoy this. It was a fail. Another Tower 28 product, actually. So sad. I've been wanting to try this for a super long time as well. I finally purchased it at the last Sephora sale, and I finally cracked it open. I've been using this for maybe 2 weeks, and it's just not great. This is the SOS Save Our Skin Intensive Rescue Serum. And it's almost full. It's still up to here. I'm only using this once a day, and it sucks. It sucks so bad. I really and truly think that when you're just so used to all the Glow Recipe serums, this just not compare. Maybe it's not strong enough for my skin. I am getting older now, and it's just not it. And I feel it also makes my skin feel a certain way, almost grainy. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't love this. I'm sad that I'm gonna have to somehow just power through this and get it used up, but I'm never purchasing this again. It is terrible. This is another skincare product. It is a Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment by Circapair. Somebody recommended this to me. I wanted a tinted moisturizer situation thing, skincare thing, work days, because I just don't want to wear a full foundation. And this has SPF 30. I feel the SPF 30 may be the culprit in this, but I don't know. This sucks. It is, first of all, my complaint is I don't like the format. It's in a jar. I don't like the jar aspect. I wish it was in a squeezy tube or something. So there's that. And it's the tint is too orange for my skin. I am super fair, so that's a me issue, but like it doesn't pair well. And there was only like one shade that you could get with this, and this is it. So you can see where I like have it on my skin sometimes if I don't completely rub it in, but it's like not a great shade match. I also feel like this never really dries down. Not as bad as the KVD Good Apple foundation bomb thing, but like it's really tacky and really thick and creamy feeling, so much so that when I put my setting powder on, even if I wait 5 minutes, it still gets all over my brush. I don't love it for that either. So I will not be repurchasing this again. I do not like this as a skin correcting, skincare, last step, whatever makeup thing. It's terrible. I can't believe again I'm going to have to use this entire jar. It's going to take me forever. I mean, I do like that it's SPF 30, which will be great for the summer, but like, can we not? This was terrible. Don't buy this. This was a me issue. I purchased the wrong one because I live like 5.5 hours away from the only Sephora on the island. There is no possible way to really return it. It's not worth it, but I'm using it. It's fine. I just don't enjoy it that much. This is the Matcha Cleanse Tatcha Cleanser. I thought I was getting like the exfoliating one because it was the same packaging, and this was the only one I saw on the website, so I just automatically put it in my cart when I was making my order. And then I got it and I was like, this doesn't quite feel like when I had used it before. And then I went back and looked and I'm like, oh shit, they don't have the one that I like anymore. So I ended up with this one. This is fine for a cleanser. I'm like, it's not a bad cleanser, but it's expensive, and like, I don't need to spend that much money on just this when it's just like basic, you know what I mean? So this was a me issue. I ordered the wrong one, but I don't like this one, and I wouldn't recommend it. If for like, it's a lot of money for a basic cleanser. I'm gonna get into some of my fave products. There are a couple of beauty things here to talk about, so that's always exciting. The first thing I want to talk about is a sugar scrub. I kind of go in between liking them and not liking them, thinking they're a waste of money, but really I think my consensus is I like them. This is the Tree Hut one, and this is in Cotton Candy. This is my second Tree Hut scrub, and I really like it. It's good. It smells really nice, and I think they're like affordable. They're not like 50 bucks like the ones you would get at Sephora, which is nice. These are like 20 bucks at like Walmart or wherever you're gonna purchase them from, drugstore, and really nice. They have lots of nice scents, and they get the job done. So that's a nice product. I am definitely gonna repurchase this when it's finished. I repurchased last Sephora sale, a new paint pot from MAC. Super exciting because I had that other one for like 5+ years and it was hella dried out. They don't last 5 years. They last like 2 or 3 once they're opened, honestly. So I really have to like get crack-a-lackin' on this one, but it's so nice. This is the one that I have. It's a bit shimmery. I didn't realize there was shimmer when I purchased this one. This is a different shade than I had last time. This is in Bare Study. I don't know if I would get like a shimmery one. It makes no difference once it's really on the eyes when you cover it up with eyeshadow, but like initially I was kind of taken aback by it. But I forgot how well they performed, and it's amazing, and I love it, and it's great. Would recommend. Just this also at the last Sephora sale, I think it was. This is my Fenty Beauty Ease Drops Blurring Skin Tint. This is nice. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing something else. But it's really nice. I think it's in the shade 2. Might be a little bit dark for me. Initially when I swatched it on my hand when I first got it, I was like, oh yeah, that's like perfect match, but I think it's a little bit dark. It'll be great for me for summertime because I'm like half a shade darker than I normally am. Mostly that's just freckles. But anyways, I would probably have to repurchase like a lighter shade next time I purchase this, just because it's easier to darken a foundation-based product than to lighten it. So, I mean, in regards to like product, we're not going to talk about the shade because shades are sort of different for everybody. This is great product. I love the packaging. This is like a skin tint moisturizer situation, and I'm really enjoying this. It mattifies. It's not like moving around on my face like that other foundation, which I appreciate so much. This pairs so much better with my skin type, and I really like it. People have talked about these for a while, and I can see why people enjoy them. It's really nice. So I would recommend the Ease Drops. by Fenty. And that's it for like my skin care and or beauty favorites. I have two clothing items to talk about. They're both footwear actually. I'll insert photos because they're like, I wear them now in the regular. I've had them since the fall, so they're like a little bit dusty, but they're totally worth purchasing in my opinion. The first thing that I have is Crocs. I know I have been converted to a Crocky. I love my Crocs. I wear them at work all the time and I wear them at home all the time. So that's awesome. I'm purchasing another pair just so I can leave them at my client's house when I'm there and then like have a pair for at home only. So I am a Croc girly now and I did not think that was going to be happening, but like mine are all blinged out and cute. So I'll show them to you in a photo, but Crocs are the way to go. I have converted. Then the last thing I want to talk about are my hunter boots. Again, I wore these like all winter. It was a really mild winter and like these are just easy to wear like when I'm going to and from work. They were the rubber boot hunter boots. Maybe that's all they have. I don't know. And they're like the super short ones that are like the booties. These are super easy for me to just throw on to go to work and like come home again. I'm changing my shoes all the time for work too when I go into clients' houses and stuff. So these are just easy to like pull on and pull off. Super cute. Wore them all the time this winter. Loved them, and I cannot say enough about them. I've been wanting a pair of like hunter boots for a while. And when I saw the super short ones, I was like, those are the ones. And they were just super convenient and I love them. That is everything for my favorites and flops for the last like 10 months. There's a few things here to talk about, some goodies and some baddies. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys have been enjoying or what you haven't been enjoying for products. If there's anything I should avoid or check out. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.